I know I've been gone for a bit, but let's ignore that. Interceptors. You know, those funny little machines that people made to go into tornadoes and not die. If you don't know anything about tornado interceptors, I'll go ahead and briefly explain. So, in 1998, a funny guy by the name of Steve Green made the first ever tornado interceptor, known as Tornado Attack. In 2003, an even funnier guy named Sean Casey made the second, known as the Tornado Intercept Vehicle, TIV, or my personal favorite, the Coffin on Wheels. He did that for his IMAX film, Tornado Alley. The Coffin on Wheels. He did that for his IMAX film, Tornado Alley. Ever since those two, there have been many other intercept vehicles, including the 3 Dominators by Reed Timmer, another TIV, Utah, Tornado Puncture, Dorothy, Armadillo, and the sub-interceptor vehicles like Titus, Subinator. Okay, you get it. But why? Science, and the thrill of being in a tornado. So, how do you make a strong interceptor? So you've decided to live out the true American dream of building a homemade tank to drive into tornadoes. Well, let's start at the vehicle. What you'll want is a pretty modern truck with a high weight limit, probably at least 12,000 pounds. That means don't use an SUV. Then, take your precious new truck and strip everything off of it, besides the engine and chassis stuff. You can leave some of the body on it, but that just limits your freedom with the shape of the interceptor and the armor quality overall. I wonder who did that 3 different times. Anyways, now you have a bare truck. Now it's time to build a frame and come up with a shape. Ideally, you want a pretty angled design that allows wind to freely move over the vehicle in all directions. This means don't ignore the sides. Most, if not all, current interceptors can easily be rolled because of how flat the sides are. Remember though, you cannot make the vehicle wider than 8 feet 5 inches if you want it to be street legal. Now that you have a blueprint, or at least hopefully a vision, you can begin to make the frame for it. Make it out of 2-inch tubular steel, or at least use that material as much as you can. Don't make the vehicle out of little 1-inch thick metal rods. Here are a couple examples of pretty good, strong frames. And here are a couple not so good frames. You see the difference? Good. Now that you have your frame, make the armor. I'd recommend starting by using 1/8-inch steel around the entire body. It's strong, not too heavy, and also hopefully not too expensive. Then, around the parts of the armor where there's going to be important stuff, like, you know, the people inside of the vehicle, add 1 inch or 2 thick of composite armor. Composite armor is basically just fusing a few smaller layers of different materials together to make even stronger armor. You don't need to do that if you want to have a 2x4 fly through the body. You can also pick and choose what materials to use and how much of it in the composite armor, but that's a bit complicated. As far as windows go, I'd say 1 to 2 inch thick polycarbonate or something similar will hold up nicely. Up until now, I've basically been describing TIV 2, but there's something about it, a main design feature that I heavily dislike: flaps. They make it so you can get rolled easier undeployed because you're way higher off the ground, they take forever to lower down, and they give your sides way more flat surface area. I heavily advise you to instead have a rubber layer near the bottom and just have the entire body drop down. A main design feature of all interceptors is some way to prevent the wind from getting under them, so if you have to have flaps, you can do that. The most important part of your vehicle is going to be spikes. Without them, no interceptor could even make it close to 200 miles per hour. I'd recommend at least 4 and angle them, as making them go straight down into the ground, first off, will raise your vehicle up, and secondly, make it way easier for the tornado to pull you up. When you angle the spikes, it allows them to more easily go through the ground, and also prevents you from being pulled upward. It's also important to have the spikes be long. I'd say anywhere over 10 inches for the bare minimum, but probably avoid going over 45 to 50 as that wind to freely move over the vehicle in all directions. This means don't ignore the sides. Most, if not all, won't be as efficient. That's pretty much it. Try to not do something that will make the vehicle no longer street legal. So with all of that out of the way, at least in my opinion, what is the current best interceptor? Right now, I'd say probably Tiv 2. However, there is a lot of room for improvement, and if I'm being honest, I think I've made one of the most strong, efficient, and actually achievable fictional designs there is. So in my completely unbiased opinion, behold, the Raptor. Interceptor that I designed top to bottom, known as Raptor. That stands for Research and Photography of Tornadoes. It's built off of a 4th gen Ram 4500, and the weight is hopefully going to be in the ballpark of 12 to 15,000 pounds. The general design follows every rule that I listed previously, having a body made out of 1/8 inch steel, and having 1 3/4 inch composite armor in the midsection and back, where, the people will be, at least 2 inch thick polycarbonate windows, 8 total spikes, with the front ones being 32 inches long, and the rest being 40. As far as my attachments on the outside, I have an anemometer, a cell booster, a 360-degree camera, 4 different GoPros, all of my various logos that I made, the gas cap, the license plate. Moving inside the vehicle, you'll see 3 seats, a mirrorless camera on the dash, an essential JBL speaker, a laptop, 1 singular cup holder, a mini frame of the vehicle on the dash, and a display of what the backup camera sees, since there's no rear view mirror. Overall, this vehicle should conform to every road law, making it perfectly street legal and pretty fast to deploy. It also has a pretty good ride height and a rubber layer at the bottom, so it can easily go up hills and dirt roads despite having such a long shape. I'm not going to assign a threshold to it since nobody knows what any interceptor can survive, but I'd put it ahead of Tiv 2. This thing was made entirely in Blender and is 100% proportional to how it would look in real life, meaning this design, technically, is completely possible if I ever get enough funding, and someone willing to build it because I can't weld. And although this vehicle isn't in any games yet, it will hopefully be coming soon to the streets of Helicity. Sorry again for taking such a long break, but I will be back soon enough with a real... It will hopefully be coming soon to the streets of Helicity. Sorry again for taking such a long break, but I will be entirely in Blender and is 100% proportional to how it would look in real life, meaning this design, technically, is completely possible if I ever get enough funding, and someone willing to build it because I can't weld. And although this vehicle isn't in any games yet, it will hopefully be coming soon to the streets of Helicity. Sorry again for taking such a long break, but I will be back soon enough with a really big video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and bye. I'm back again! Woohoo! Okay, we have a lot to cover, guys. Without any delay, Sheer Devlog 2. Presenting... We will have a lot of interceptors on release. Right now we have Tornado Puncher, the Tornado Attack Vehicle, TV-1, TV-2, and the grand reveal of our revamped Dominator 3 release. Right now we have Tornado Puncher, guys, wing by Sheer Devlog 2, presenting... We will have a lot of interceptors on release. Right now we have Tornado Puncher, the Tornado Attack Vehicle, TV-1, TV-2, and the grand reveal of our revamped Dominator 3. But I really needed to talk about something because, just about, I don't know, within an hour ago, by now, I found out that my models were stolen, all of them, every TV-1, every Dom 3, most of my TV-2s, except for 20, no, I think he stole all of them, actually, and he uploaded them on the toolbox, the guy I'm talking about. So basically for Sheer, right, we hired this guy because, he said he had a background with working in Twisted, and Merc had me put him in this base plate. A couple days later, we learned that was all a lie, and we get rid of him. And then it's just all quiet for a few days, right? Nothing happens, everything's fine. And then, maybe an hour ago, I don't know, I'll have to check, but an hour or so ago, someone posted an image saying 2004 TV-1 for my game, Broken Skies or something, or ZDM, I'm dumb. This ZDM guy, what he did is he gave them my models, and then after being told to remove them, and after removing them, he uploaded them onto the Roblox toolbox. If you don't know what that means, that basically gives anyone in the world with a studio account, or with studio downloaded, the ability to find my models that took me, by the way. All of this is 2 months of my work laid out, that anyone, they're taken down now, but at any point, he could send all of these for the entire world up for free to get at any time. And this is 2 months of my labor right here that could have, had that guy not have sent that leak in Twisted Creations of what he thought was his own TV, I would never have known that my stuff is stolen. Now, that wasn't the only stuff that he stole. He also stole, Sheer's radar. The actual radar is made by me. That's all Merc. He stole some buildings, I think. He stole... Now, I'm a little mad because I didn't want to leak this yet because it's for a upcoming project. It's that one post I made, one of the vehicles for it. He stole this, which is a custom vehicle for Sheer, one of my dev vehicles, and this entire thing, this concept, is made by me. So it's a little annoying when some random guy comes in and takes my crap that I designed and just has the ability to at any time redistribute them. So what I'm gonna have to do now for the next I don't know how long is make sure that he doesn't upload them again. And if he does, I have to file a legal document to take them down now because he stole my crap that I was paid to make. And it's just so annoying. I have to deal with this now. This is just something I have to deal with. And you can see my DMs just randomly going up because it's still an ongoing thing. Like, this is unscripted. This is just my unscripted thoughts right now. Me being angry for a little bit because I'm genuinely ticked off about this because I shouldn't be showing half this. I might, like, black out the screen a little bit because I'm just flying around the base plate. But he likely stole every single model here. And if that's the case, this is a good portion of what will be in Sheer. That's scary to think about. But yeah, just wanted to give a little update. Some people aren't, like, fully caught up with it.
We're back with another rating stream, but before we begin, I must say, please, for the love of God, do not injure yourself for views! Every single time we do this, some dumb kid does something stupid. So this time, do not do that! I will not be rating people who are trying to injure themselves for me. Without further ado, let's begin. What does this even mean? If Steak raids me, I will poop my pants. Oh my God, he's playing on an iPad! Guys, rate him. Rate him, rate him, rate him. Everybody rate him. I want to see what he does. What could this possibly mean? What do you mean you'll poop your pants, bro? There's 400 people in your stream.
Alright.
Oh!
So, since Steak rated my stream, I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to poop my pants if you want. I just pooped my pants if you want, so... Yeah.
What do you...
Thanks again for rating me, Steak. And, I'll
What?
still stream, so... Yeah. I'll also stream.
Bro just went right back to playing his iPad. Are you kidding me? Bro backed up from his iPad, went... Ugh, and then said, okay, I'm done. And then he went right back to playing his iPad.
Seriously, Steak, I actually just pooped my pants for you.
No! Wait, everyone shut up! I'll scream so loud and my mom is working if Steak raids me. What am I doing to this generation? Okay, buddy. Alright, little dude. Okay, pal, I'm here.
Chat, Steak is here.
Eric,
Steak
hey
is here.
there, buddy. Hey, Eric.
Oh my God, Steak.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Chat.
Are you actually...
Oh my God, chat.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir.
I'll scream. What's
Okay,
up?
Sir. Sir. Hello, Eric. That wasn't loud enough,
That is
Eric!
crazy. Yo,
that wasn't
you pinned
loud
my
enough!
comment. You pinned my comment.
That was not loud enough! That was weak, Eric. Bro, that was literally weak, bro. That was weak, bro. That's all you got, Eric? That's it?
Okay, I'll do it louder.
I'm screaming to the top of my lungs! Ah! Screaming to the top of my lungs! I'm screaming to the top of my lungs! Ah!
Okay, Eric! Jesus! We get it, bro! We get it! You can scream! God! Yo, chat.
Oh, my grandma. Uh-oh. My grandma.
Don't turn the sound on. Oh my God, his grandma just came in the room. No way. No way his grandma just came in the room. Oh my God, his grandma's about to beat him with a sandal.
Oh no.
What did she say, bro? What did she say?
Oh no. Oh. I think she's gonna beat me after. She's gonna beat me after. She said she's gonna beat me.
Scream again. Scream again. Scream again.
She said she's gonna beat me.
Scream again. Scream again. Scream again. Scream again. Scream again.
I'm getting the biggest whooping.
Scream again. Scream again. Scream again. Scream again. Scream again. Scream again. Scream again.
Okay, I'll scream again. Oh crap. Uh-oh.
Leave the sound on. Oh, his grandma's gonna come in.
Oh, I'm so cooked.
His grandma's coming. Okay. All right. Well, that kid is probably not gonna survive the night. So, next. See, chat. All you have to do is search for steak and then press live, and there's just thousands of 8-year-olds who want me to raid them. There's so many of them. If Steak raids me, I will scream as loud as I can. Please, Steak. To do is search for Steak and then press live, and there's just thousands of 8-year-olds. What? Okay, Baller Live.
Okay, Steak.
Wait,
Okay,
pause
Steak.
the stream. Pause the stream.
Okay. Okay, Steak.
What?
Okay. Are you ready? Okay.
No.
3,
No.
2,
Wait.
1. Okay, Steak.
What?
Okay.
Scream again. Scream again. Scream again.
Okay. Are you ready? Okay.
No.
3,
No.
2,
Wait.
1.